Philadelphia, Temple University. Already know what it is. You're listening to Power Hour Music, Philadelphia's #1 radio station, WHIP. You already know what time it is, man. It's your man Tone in the building with DJ Ryan Mahoney and a very, very special guest, Tory motherfucking Lanez.
Motherfucking Lanez.
Yeah, man.
What's
I'm
good?
happy to be here. What's good, guys?
It's a pleasure to have you here, man. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
In the city of brotherly love, in the studio with Power Hour Music. And we only got a short few couple minutes, so just want to keep it brief with you right now.
It's all good.
What are the 3 most important things you want all our listeners and everybody to know about Tory Lanez? First and foremost, let them know.
I'm black. I'm gonna be the biggest artist in the world. And, you know, my music will always remain timeless and perfect for the consumer.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Let them know. So, obviously, like you said, you're blowing up right now. You're blowing up.
Thank you.
When was that moment? Did you have that moment when, in your head, that quote-unquote, I made it moment? When in your head, you're like, it's it. This is it. No, it's going. It's ongoing.
Still
here.
Still the same guy.
You were.
I feel like don't get me wrong. You know, I'm still, I'm under, you know, I'm not aloof to the fact that, you know, things are going on, but, like, I don't feel, like, famous or anything. Just feel regular.
Just a rapper.
You were talking about your music, and you call it swavy. What influenced you to fuse or combine, like, a bunch of different genres?
I was just too talented to be one-dimensional. I think with me, you know, I reached a certain pinnacle in music where it's just like, I can't stay in a box with it. I can't just rap, or I can't just sing, or I can't just, you know, do this one sound or style of music. And I wanted to be diverse, and I wanted a genre to be able to call at.
Right, definitely. And so like growing up, it was the mixtape era. You were handing out mixtapes outside of malls, all that stuff. Yeah. And now it's kind of in a transition period where things are going more online. So whether it's Dat Piff, Hot New Hip Hop, Spotify, all those things, all those streaming sites, how do you feel that it's better going that direction, or would you rather just go back to the mixtape days where everybody was out hustling, selling mixtapes? What do you think, man? How do you see it? Where do you see the industry going?
I mean, you know, of course, the internet is probably one of the biggest tools. You know, there's people blowing up virally every day on the internet. You know, of course, I'm a kid of the mixtape sales, you know, and going out there and actually meeting people in real life and, you know, actually being on the phone and stuff like that. I guess I'm a little old school. But me personally, I feel like, you know, the internet is the wave right now.
Right.
You know, there's new kids, everyone's out on the internet. I kind of blew up off of the internet, you know, because when TV and radio wasn't there, the internet is what held me down, you know? So, yeah.
Exactly.
And that's how we heard of them.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a positive way. It gets the word out, gets the message out, and music is in abundance.
And fast, you know? Yeah,
right there.
so
You just upload it right there.
I
just got this is a quick question. So, off the Chick Tape 2, who is Jalissa?
Jalissa is she's inspired off of you know, a girl that I used to know from back in the day.
All right. Back in the day.
It's not
no
actual
names, nothing.
Gotcha.
That's funny, man. That's funny. And obviously, growing up in Canada, correct me if I'm wrong, growing up in Canada, is the music culture different there than it is in the States?
Yeah, of course. You know, Toronto. Well, I'm from Toronto.
Right.
So Toronto's like the 4th biggest multicultural city in the world. So for me, the music is different because of all the cultures that we grow up, you know, being around. Like it was a lot of different cultures. Like you got Indian people, you got Asian people, you got all kinds of, and then like all these people's different music. You're hearing this on a day-to-day basis, and like you're mixing it with your music, and you know you got a friend who's Indian and you got a friend who's Jamaican, and they're listening to both. And I think when we grow up, you know, we just learn a certain goldenness of music.
Definitely.
You know,
it's a mixing pot. I mean, how have you seen the states differ? I know you went down to Florida, living in Miami for a little bit.
Yeah.
What was that like compared to being in Toronto? I mean, the sound down there is probably a lot different than in Toronto.
The sound of all the different places that I went is what shaped my music. Cause I was raised in a lot of different places, Florida, Atlanta, New York. Then I went back up to Toronto. So my sound, I have a southern vibe to my music sometimes because of Miami.
Definitely.
And then I got up north vibe because of New York and because of Toronto. And there's different things that shape and craft my sound.
Definitely, I bangs with the New York flow. Bangs with that sound down south flow from New York.
Thank
So
you, man.
bang with that.
Do you
heavy.
remember your first ever rap or song?
My first rap was walking down the street with nothing to do. The sun is out and the sky is blue. I went to my friend's house, but he just said, "Sorry, Daystar, but I gotta go to bed."
Word. That was it.
Flames.
That was it.
Flames.
Bars.
Poetry, bars,
Bars.
written word, scriptural. You already know what it is. So I'm saying right now, right, as up and coming artists, do you have any type of inspiration to tell them, to let them know that you keep working, you keep grinding, you can make it. You're a living story right here.
It's consistency. I'm gonna be the biggest artist in the world, and there's nothing that stops me from believing in that. And I believe in that share because of the or just because of the shared work that I'm about to put in for myself. And I feel like if you set your goals and standards high for yourself, all the other things that you may have think were huge achievements come with ease. So set your standards high, set your goals high, and go at them relentlessly. Don't stop. Don't let anybody discourage you because people only don't believe in what they don't believe in, and they only don't believe in it because they can't understand it.
Preach.
So,
Let them know, man.
Going off of that,
so yeah.
do you remember the first time you actually got paid for making music?
Yeah. First time I ever got paid. Damn. Actually, nah. I'm trying to think about it, like paid for. Wow. I probably was 17 or 18 or something, and somebody paid me like a hook or something. I don't know.
There you go, though.
There you
Trying
go.
to
It's
think
just
about
stuff
it,
like
like damn, like when
once you see
It's
the
crazy.
Benjis come in, then you realize this is it.
Yeah.
The other day you were on Hot 97. Now
Yeah,
you're
man.
here, WHIP. So
Moving way up.
moving way up, moving up like the
Hell
Jeffersons. You know, feel me? But like, so I was watching your music videos, right?
Yeah.
And they're lit. First of all, I respect you direct them.
Yeah.
Correct.
And
you
I be
direct them,
editing.
edit it, you produce your music, all that stuff, which is it's a rare breed today. A lot of people shy away from the music videos. I love that shit.
Yeah.
I love seeing that. And especially your videos, man. You got some bad
Bad
women
bitches.
in there. Let me tell you. So my question for you is, what is a crazy ass night with Tory Lanez like? Because if it's anything like the music videos,
Can you invite us?
I'm like, ooh, like that is.
Honestly, man, my music videos are like, they're like a reflection of our life. Like I try to do as much shit as like we would normally do in the videos. Sometimes, of course, it's still a music video, so sometimes music videos are a little bit further on into the imagination. But when you see those lifestyle videos and we're smoking and it's just a bunch of girls and stuff around, that's really what we're doing. It really looks like that. It just how it's captured. It's I just and a lot of those videos I don't really even like take time and like write them down. I just go, let's all just come to the crib and let's just film it.
True. Everything is true. All the music videos, all you see, true.
I'm about
Real
to
life,
get on my R&B
real life
tip.
stories. That
I
is
feel you.
that is crazy, man. Because I see that stuff, I'm like, whew. It's one hell of a night, man. It's only a music video. I can't imagine.
It'd be bad fun.
So when you're out on tour,
Yeah.
how do you prep yourself for getting up on stage and performing in front of big ass crowds and things like that? How do you prep yourself? What goes into it before the show? Do you have any like pre-show rituals, things like that?
I'm just praying. I pray to God, and I'll every now and then like I'll probably drink a bunch of honey and tea and shit so my voice is good. But I don't really do anything. I don't drink or anything before the shows or anything like that. I always just kind of Like, I might smoke, but I don't drink enough before the shows, because when I go out there, it's based off of just straight energy. And to the point where, like, you know, there's times when the energy is, like, gone, like, out of my body, and, like, it only takes from what I've consumed for the day. So it's like I try to, you know,
let it all out there, man.
And not sip liquor or anything like that. Because when I'm dependent on the liquor to give me energy, that's when I'm like dead after the show.
I bet. And what has been your craziest tour experience?
Tour experience, I guess the other day I went to the Red Rocks in Colorado, and there was 10,000 people, and the stands were like upwards, as if like you're looking at the top of a hill, and I crowd walked over 10,000 people to the back. I was the first person to ever.
That was the Mac Miller show, right?
To ever do that at the Red Rocks. I'm the first person to ever crowd walk 10,000 people all the way to the back.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
It happened. Yeah,
it happened.
Damn.
I did that.
I just do that. That's a regular day thing with Tory Lanez, man. That's the crazy part. Right here with Power Hour Music, WHIP, Philadelphia's #1 college radio station.
WHIP.
Yeah. Let it be known. Y'all already know what it is. Philly, Temple, WHIP. We appreciate you coming into the building, Tory Lanez.
I appreciate y'all having me.
Man, and just everybody listen that's listening to us right now. Download those iHeartRadio apps so you can listen to us all the time. And follow my mans on everything. Let them know where to follow you at. Let them know where to find your music at. That's #1, exposure.
Twitter.com/Tory Lanez, TORYLANEZ. Same thing as my Instagram, TORYLANEZ, Tory Lanez. If y'all ever want to find tickets to the shows or know what's new with me or what's popping or what's coming out, just go to swavenation.com. SWAVE Nation.com.
And you got a little something tonight?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Let them know where it's at.
Where we at tonight? We are at we're at the Yo, tonight now we have a crazy wild show. I believe I was gonna say it was here, but then it's not. I think it's at Penn U.
University
right?
Penn.
UPenn. UPenn is where that is at.
Yeah. Gotta come.